Corpus Christi City Council meets. A state administrative hearing over industrial water rates continues today in Corpus Christi, and a look at an organization in Houston distributing aid in Venezuela. Today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2026, and this is South Texas Midday. I'm Spencer Chiak. The Corpus Christi City Council meets today at City Hall for a regularly scheduled meeting. The agenda has 19 items in total, with the majority being second readings. Council members Sylvia Campos, Carolyn Vaughn, and Eric Cantu have requested to discuss how much money the city foregoed in 2024 when drafting industrial tax incentives. Further action may be taken from the motion. The city will also receive a water update. A state administrative hearing continues today in Corpus Christi. The city is arguing it lawfully raised water rates in 2024 and 2025 for industrial users Valero, CITGO, and LyondellBasell, operating as the group Affordable Water for Corpus Christi in the hearing. The companies are arguing they should get a discount for water because they shouldn't have to pay for distribution infrastructure they do not own, maintain, or benefit from in the same way as inside city users. In 2023, a city commission study found the city was losing $15 million per year providing water to its industrial users, while commercial businesses were overpaying by about $9 million a year. A judge is expected to give a ruling recommendation on how the Texas Public Utility Commission should proceed. In South Texas, health officials in Nueces County are reporting a rise in cyclosporiasis cases. KEDT's Rob Boskamp has more.
The Corpus Christi Nueces County Public Health District has confirmed 20 cases of the intestinal illness. According to data, it's at least a fourfold increase of total reported cases from 2025. Officials said in a statement that the common source for the outbreak has not yet been identified. Reported cases also do not indicate a widespread community outbreak. Peak transmission season typically occurs between May and August. Symptoms can develop up to 2 weeks after exposure and may include diarrhea, loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting, and low-grade fever. For KEDT News, I'm Rob Boskamp.
SpaceX is targeting Thursday evening for its next Starship test flight. KEDT's Emily Salazar has more details.
Officials have set the launch window between 5:45 and 7:15 p.m. It will be the second launch for Starship version 3 V3, less than 2 months after its debut on Test Flight 12. Flight 13's main objectives for the Super Heavy booster include a successful launch and separation from the ship's upper stage. They also hope to deploy the ship's 20 Starlink V3 payloads. Residents in the South Padre Island, Port Isabel, and Brownsville areas have been advised they might hear sonic booms during the test flight. Right now, rain is in the forecast for the South Texas region later this week, so the test flight could be delayed. I'm Emily Salazar in Corpus Christi.
Venezuela's devastating earthquakes last month have killed over 3,000 people, with another 30,000 still missing. The number of fatalities is expected to soar in the coming months. Houstonians and Venezuelan natives have spent weeks organizing humanitarian aid throughout the region. But worried family members want to know where the supplies are going and how they will get there. Houston Public Media's Melissa Enaje takes us to one of the organizations distributing aid to the South American country.
On a hot summer afternoon in downtown Houston, the Dyken Park baseball stadium sits empty. But outside, rows of cardboard boxes are being filled to the brim by volunteers.
Protein, beans, we got sardines, tuna, milk, peanut butter.
Antonio Gonzalez is one of the volunteers. Stacks of non-perishable canned goods sit next to a box filled with hundreds of toothbrushes and toothpaste. Everything from first aid kits to baby diapers are all being organized as part of Venezuelan relief efforts. The Astros Foundation, the charitable organization of the Houston Astros, held a supply drive for victims of the earthquakes.
We're just trying to make as many boxes as we can with all the foods and non-perishables that people bring, and hopefully they get to that destination in good shape.
Gonzalez says many Astros fans and others are helping his native country, and donations are on the move to Venezuela. Volunteers fill boxes, they're loaded onto pallets, a forklift brings them to an 18-wheeler. This process is happening throughout the Houston region. Local restaurants and cargo warehouses in the Katy area with ties to Venezuela have mobilized over the past few weeks to support recovery efforts. Jose Veloria is one of the volunteers.
Actually, my family is okay, but it's basically my country, so you feel it's your family as well.
After spending all weekend packaging loads of donations, he wanted to donate some supplies of his own, but he couldn't. Several Katy sites were pausing collections. Eventually, he ended up finding a place preparing to send donations by plane. The outpouring of generosity in the region has been huge. Organizers say most collection sites have reached capacity. Their focus now is logistics, getting out the first round of aid. But where do the thousands of pounds of donated supplies go from here?
I want to know, how are they going to deliver that there?
That's Venezuelan native Cristobal Perez. He gets emotional talking about the historic La Guaira port, located 20 miles north of Caracas. It's become a temporary morgue in the aftermath of back-to-back earthquakes.
It's complicated.
Mignon Houston with the U.S. Department of State says La Guaira's Simón Bolívar Airport is up and running again.
Now I'm hearing that almost every hour a plane is landing with these critical supplies. We are offloading these supplies and truly getting them to people in need.
Houston says the federal government is coordinating relief operations in Venezuela with several American search and rescue teams. It's also working with the private sector, including the Astros Foundation, to provide aid. Houston says the greatest need now is financial support.
Because those vetted organizations we have on the ground, such as Samaritan's Purse, Catholic Relief Services, the Red Cross, they really are well-trained and skilled at distributing those critical supplies to the right places.
Back in downtown Houston, the truckload of donations will leave Texas and head to Miami. From there, they'll go on a plane to Simón Bolívar Airport in Venezuela. Whether it's by cargo plane or by sea, Houstonians are trying to help carry hope, one box at a time. For News 88.7, I'm Melissa Nahe.
This has been South Texas Midday on your community-owned station, KADT and KVRT. I'm Spencer Chiak. Your community arts calendar and more is on its way next.